I've agreed under duress. And for those of you who have heard the story before, I apologize. I've said it over so many times, I don't even know if it's true anymore, but this happened quite a while ago. And the rabbi was saying that, a few people get to have a zechus of these moments of transformation. I don't agree, Rabbi. I think that everybody has these moments of inspiration. It's a question of just opening your eyes and seeing when they occur. So this particular moment for me, I've been married now 20 years, 18, 19 years, okay.
18 or 19.
So I think it was, I don't know if Ben Grossman's here still. He spoke to Shalashudis yesterday. And he mentioned the old style dating. So this is a story that goes back to the old style dating as well, where I met my wife, and we had been dating already, I guess, for about 3 years or so. And when I met my wife, she was already Shomeret Shabbos. She was already on the path of observance. I grew up in a very traditional Orthodox family in South Africa. We would keep kosher at home. We would go to shul Friday night, Saturday mornings. But like most Orthodox Jews in South Africa, we would drive to shul and come home. This was the routine. We probably observed Sabbath more than most, in that we went not only on Friday nights, we would go on Saturday mornings as well. And that was my life. Growing up as a kid, we would always go to shul. We probably lived about 45-50 minute walk from the closest shul, and that's where we would go to. So it was one Friday night that, as I said, my wife now, she was my girlfriend at the time, had been going out for about 3 years. And on this particular Friday night, the regular rabbi was not in shul at the time, and there was a rabbi who was a stand-in rabbi who gave the sermon sometime during the service. And I was sitting there with my two brothers and my father, and this was a wonderful rabbi with such an amazing, happy, angelic face. Rabbi, very much like you. It was very friendly and loving, and it was. So he gave a drosh, and I'll tell you the main message of this drosh was, you sometimes get a moment of inspiration that comes to you, and if you don't cup that moment of inspiration when it comes, that moment, it's gone forever, and you don't know when the next moment will come. But you get very few moments of inspiration in your life, and the point is that when these moments come, you gotta chap it. And I don't know. I was listening to the rabbi at that particular sermon. So I said to my father and my brothers before we had come out of shul, I said, "This Shabbos, I'm going to keep the Shabbos." That's all I had. I said, only the Shabbos. I was going to keep the Shabbos. Okay, they said. So shul came out, 7 o'clock. We come outside, and as everyone does, there's the big car park over there, and everyone's going to start walking to the cars. As we come out, there is mamish, a thunderstorm like you cannot believe. It was hailing, and it was a dark. It was just an unbelievable storm. In South Africa, you can really get big storms. So everyone's waiting. There was a covered area that everyone was waiting before they can go out to their cars. So I'm waiting there with my brother and father, and I'd already undertaken. I'm keeping Shabbos, and they start hucking. Okay, you'll keep Shabbos next week. This is impossible. You can't keep Shabbos now. It's just you can't do it. And I said, just wait. They said, no, we got guests. Just come now. It's still going to be 15 minutes and an hour. You got to come. So I said, just hold on. My wife had a good friend who was a frum boy at the time, and I asked this guy. I said to him, "Give me some advice. What should I do?" So he says, "Wait 5 minutes." So I said, "Okay, hold on. I'll wait 5 minutes." I managed in that time to get my father and brothers to leave, and I said, just leave me alone. I'll get home, and I managed to get them to go. And I waited 5 minutes, and in 5 minutes, the heavens kind of just stopped. It stopped raining, but it was hanging. It was so ominous. It was like, they say the hail stopped in Mitzrayim. It was exactly, that was the scene. It was just so dark still. And I decided then I'll start walking home. And I left that area and I started walking. And for 50 minutes, I walked home without any drops of rain falling on me. And I remember at one stage looking up and seeing a little patch of blue sky, and it was kind of like just following me home. I never thought anything of this at the time. I really didn't. I thought, okay, I got home, it didn't rain, mamish, it was great. But when I got home, and I knocked on it wasn't actually knocking on the door, and in South Africa you had the gates and the electric fencing, and you had a few barriers to get through. But I knocked on the door. My father came to the door and he looked at me, and he thought that I must have gone. He asked, did I go and get changed? Because it's impossible that I could be dry. His car got hail damage on the way home. It was raining so hard, right? So it was it was a remarkable thing. I walked home for 50 minutes. I didn't get wet. And this story was said over. My father told it over to someone, who then told it over to Rabbi Pesach Kron, who now uses this story as one of his big stories that he tells wherever he goes. A few years ago, I was at home and I got a call from my other brother-in-law, Jonathan Ringo, who phoned me up. He says, your story, he says, it's in a book. It's in a book. I said, what are you talking about? So there's a book written by Binyamin Pruzansky called Stories of a Jewish Heart. And he talks about this couple, Eric and Diane, who's actually Mel and Karen. And this story is written over there. And I had only undertaken at that time to keep one Shabbos because, that's what I was, just in the middle of my actuarial exams, and it was just every weekend was so precious in terms of studying, and from that Shabbos, I actually landed up keeping every Shabbos thereafter till today, and Baruch Hashem, it was a transformation point. And it was just, I guess, just opening up your ears and listening and just trying to grab those moments of inspiration. Because, probably, I don't remember. But it was, it was a good day.